Run free and dive into the sky.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to film a look, as you can tell by the title, using the new Stila Magnificent Metals collection. I was really kindly sent a few bits, not all the bits, but just some, and I have ordered some more so I can add to my collection. But I was so excited to try them, especially those like liquid metal eyeshadows. I know they've been all over social media at the moment, so I kind of wanted to create a kind of golden glam look for you guys. I feel like loads of people have really favorited towards the bronzy and rose gold ones, which I have ordered because I know I'll probably obsess over them as well. But I did use the golden one today, which is so gorgeous. It's like a really nice proper gold. And I also used the eyeshadow palette, the highlighter, and the new liquid lipstick that came with the collection as well. And also just a bunch of my other favorite products that I kind of love to use to achieve like a golden goddessy type look. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like the look of this makeup look, and hit that subscribe button if you're new or you haven't already, and let's go on with the tutorial. So I already have my eyebrows done, and for that I've used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and the Micro Brow Pencil from NYX, and then I've set it with the 3D Brow Tones from Benefit and sculpted it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer. Now onto the face, I'm going to use this moisturiser from Bliss. It's literally like the most hydrating moisturiser I've ever used, and I love it underneath my makeup. I feel like it's made such a difference in my skin. And for primer, I'm going to take the Benefit Professional Primer and concentrate this mainly down the centre of my nose, because that's where I find I have like the most open pores and I have the most texture, and then kind of buff it out into the kind of perimeters of my face where I don't have so much. For skin foundation today, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and it kind of mix a bit of the Cover FX Custom Drops in Candlelight in it for a bit more of a bronzy, glowier finish. As you can see, I promise you this shade of foundation does match the colour of my neck and my tan, so I'm just blending that in with my beauty blender. For concealer, I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Light Medium and just place that underneath my eyes and take it up the sides of my nose to make my nose appear a little bit smaller. And then obviously just in the places that I want to highlight, which is normally down the center of my face, so just above my brows and on my chin and around my mouth and stuff. And I'm just using my beauty blender again to make sure that is all blended out into my foundation. Then I'm just going to go ahead and bake using my Laura Mercier powder as always. And this brush is from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, and it's honestly one of my favorites. And I'm also making sure to set my eyes as well. I did take a little bit of the concealer onto my eyes to prep them for eyeshadow. Then to contour, I'm taking the NYX Powder Contour Kit and just taking the first slightly warmer shade, just because I don't like it to be too cool. And then I'm just taking a small little brush to contour my nose as well. And I always like to go in with my beauty blender afterwards just to make sure it's not got any harsh lines. And for bronzer, I'm taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer just to warm up the rest of my face and where I just applied that contour. So I like to apply this just kind of on my forehead, on my neck as well, and yeah, just on where my cheeks. On my cheeks where I place the contour just to blend it and warm it up. And then I like to bake underneath that just to tidy everything up and continue on with the face. So for blusher, I'm going to take the NYX Cosmetics Ombre Blusher in Strictly Chic, and it's almost like a peachy orangey colour, which I love. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero Highlighting Palette, which is out on March the 3rd, I think, and it is honestly amazing. The shade Glow Getter is 100% my fave from the collection, and if this doesn't make you want to buy it, then I don't know what will. You guys definitely need to purchase it. But then on top, I'm going to use the Stila highlighter, and this is in Heaven's Hue, slightly more of a purpley undertone, which really brightened up, and I wanted to place this on the top as just kind of like an extra pop-up highlight. So if you guys like more of like an iridescent highlight, I definitely recommend checking this one out. Then I am just going to brush away the bake that we had from underneath, and as you can see, it's really kind of cleaned up our contour and sharpened everything up. And now we can move on to the eyes. So for eyes, I'm taking the Stila, I think this is like the Matte and Metals eyeshadow palette, and this is from their new collection as well. I'm just taking this kind of mauvey warm brown shade and just buffing that into the crease. I think this brush is from Zoeva. It's one of their like luxe crease brushes. Their crease brushes are honestly so fluffy and make everything so much easier to blend. And then taking this warm warm colour here. This is like a really right up my street colour, a really nice warm brown, and just buffing that to further deepen the crease. Again, this is another brush from Zoeva as well, just applying as much as you see fit. I wasn't going to go too dramatic with this look, so I kind of stuck with only about 3 crease colours, making sure they were all really soft. And this is the final one. It's actually got a bit of a shimmer to it, which I really liked. It's a dark warm brown, and the bit of shimmer just kind of added to the whole golden goddess feel that we were going with the eyes and the whole look. So yeah, normally I wouldn't apply a shimmery colour in the crease, but this one was really nice and it wasn't too intense, as you can see. For the lid, I'm taking the star of the show, which is the Liquid Metals eyeshadow, and this one is in Gold Goddess, and the applicator of this makes it so easy to kind of like carve out a crease if you wanted to do like a glitter cut crease or anything, and just placing that all over the lid. I think this would look even more intense if I'd placed maybe a foiled eyeshadow down before, or like a pigment or something, and just kind of place this on the top, but on its own I still thought it was really pretty. And then I'm taking that Glow Getter shade from the same Anastasia Beverly Hills kit with Nicole Guerriero as my inner corner highlight, and then going back in with that Zoeva brush to kind of diffuse everything together and make sure everything's blended. On a small pencil brush, I'm taking that warm brown shade and just running that underneath my eye just to kind of connect everything together. And then from Marc Jacobs, I'm taking the highliner. I think this is in Marigold or something, and just running that in my waterline. If you guys are in the market for like a brightly coloured, really pigmented eyeliners, definitely check those ones out. And then again, taking that same metal eyeshadow and just placing it on the innermost part of my eye, just to kind of translate what we did on the top, on the bottom. And then finally taking a small angled brush and that dark brown shade again, just to kind of line the top lash line. I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara, and obviously you guys could leave it there, but I love a dramatic lash. And for lashes for this look, I'm taking my faves from Velour, and I think these are in the style Take It and Go, so they are winged out and super fluttery, and I thought they really complemented the look. Now onto the lips, I'm taking the liquid lipstick in the shade Perlo, I think it is, and this is the one that comes out with the collection. I think there was a dark red as well, but you guys know I love a nude, and this one was a really gorgeous like florally pinky pastel-y kind of colour, so I really liked this, but I did kind of want to make it slightly more warmer toned to go with the look, so I applied the Kiko Super Gloss in 113 on top. So that is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments down below what your favourite bits were and if you've tried any, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!